Wearing your hair in its natural state takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Doing it while living in Israel, that takes even more hard work. So, was I successful? This past year, I would say probably the last year and a half to 2 years in Israel, I was just tired of fighting the length journey to waist length battle because it was so hard to do over there. And that's part of why I started my channel, to see if I could get it there, to see not just to see if I could get it to waist length, that had already been my goal, but to see how to continue on that journey while in Israel. And what I've come to the conclusion of is that I couldn't. It was just, it's so dry, and there aren't good natural hair products there to use. And I personally, while I love using all natural products at different times and have at different points, I don't find them to be as effective in keeping my hair conditioned the way that I like it to be conditioned. And well, even some of the accessibility in Israel, I can't get shea butter, for instance. I can't get mango butter. I can't get bentonite clay. I can't get those things. I can get all of the oils, but I would have to get people to send me shea butter and coconut, not coconut oil, I can get that. But I had to get people to send me shea butter and mango butter, which are my staples. I love those for my skin. But I kind of stopped feeling excited about those for my hair because I learned there that it's so dry and that shea butter actually acts as a humectant and pulls the moisture out of my hair while I'm there instead of protecting it and keeping it inside. So I just stayed at mid-back length pretty much the whole time I was there with my protective styles. After 2 years of that, I thought, you know what? I've been rocking these professional protective styles for a long time now, because not just in Israel, but before I left the States to go to Israel, I was also wearing them. So I thought, I'm gonna do some out styles and I'm just gonna have fun with it. And I did. So I wore loads and loads and loads of twist outs, and that's really when I perfected my twist out. I don't use combs to detangle, so I would see these gorgeous and amazing twist outs on YouTube that I couldn't accomplish because these women comb their hair, which is fine, but I don't. So over that time, I started figuring out how to do a twist out that looked good on my hair without combing, but with just finger detangling. I don't comb, I don't use a Demon brush, none of that. But I love my twist outs. I feel proud of them. I feel like they look good. I feel beautiful in them, and that's really important. So that's really what matters. So I discovered during that time how to rock my twist outs. I think I did some roller sets. I got my out style thing on, and I really enjoyed it. Toward the end of my time in Israel, I was like, yeah, I have some damaged ends. And I knew going into that season that would happen. I was okay with it though. I kind of was like, that's gonna be a trade-off, but it's not making a difference anyway as far as length retention goes, and I'm just gonna play with my hair for a while. So I'd say right around when I discovered how to Bantu knot my ends to get more curl definition at the end of my twist out, that it's so much manipulation on the end of your hair that really wore the ends out. Although I love the definition and I will still do it from time to time. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, I will. But you probably have to trim more if you do that. Anyway, that really wore the ends out. So when I came back, I knew my hair was worn a bit, but I decided, because I knew it was worn a bit, I decided to go ahead and trim it. Now, I think I started this whole ramble because I was saying that my channel started because I wanted to see how I could continue my length journey in Israel and how I could continue having natural hair in Israel, what I could do, what products I could find to make it work. And what I found was that there weren't many products, and there still aren't many products for natural hair. There are a lot of products for curly hair, but they're terrible products. Most of them are full of either glycerin, which is good in the winter but terrible during the hot times, during the dry season, or they're full of combs, full of combs, because they're sealing whatever moisture people have put in their hair when they washed it that morning. Well, if you're natural and if you're black and natural, You're probably not washing your hair every day, which means you're not stripping those cones off every day. So the products that are there weren't suitable at all for my hair. And I don't know, because there are a lot of women there, a lot of black women with natural hair. A lot of Ethiopian women are natural. I'll see many of them rocking these amazing made hair. And there are a lot of African women who are there now. Some of them are natural, some of them are not. There are black women from the UK. Some of them are natural, some of them are not. They have hair that's, they have hair needs as well. And so I would give input when people would ask me, but I found that it just was not easy. It was not easy at all to be natural in Israel, because it's hot and dry half the year, and cold and humid-ish the other half of the year. But the environment is it's pretty aggressive. It's pretty rough for your hair. Now, I don't know, I know people who live here, probably in places like Arizona. I would imagine they deal with some rough times as well. The difference though is that they have access to good products. I didn't. So I brought a lot of things with me. I ended up kind of sifting through stuff there, and I found a few things that I liked. I started pre-pooing, and my pre-poos were like a lifesaver. I think they helped me retain the length that I had. I would always pre-poo with a coconut oil base with rosemary and lavender, vitamin E, maybe some tea tree oil in there. So I pre-pooed regularly whenever I washed my hair. I also cut back and started only washing every other week instead of every week. I always deep conditioned, and I did not find any deep conditioners there that's not true. I found a few deep conditioners there that I really liked, but it was hit or miss. You couldn't always find them. These are the 2 deep conditioners I used. They're both excellent, and they're both locally made. They're Dr. Fisher's hair mask with argan oil and Dr. Fisher's hair mask with pomegranate. Whenever I could find them, I made sure to stock up because they weren't always available. The labels would be in Hebrew, but the ingredients were always in English. So you could read through the ingredients and see whether or not it's going to be a good deep conditioner, whether or not it's going to be a good shampoo. I found a really good shampoo. I loved it. It was called Roots. And I bought it at the health food store. It was all natural, because not all natural shampoos, not all natural shampoos will love your hair. But this one was really good. It was a rosemary shampoo, and I loved it. I really, really liked that shampoo. Our whole family used it. And then I found a deep conditioner that I could work with, but I couldn't always find, and I never ever found any leave-in products that were effective. Ever. All the leave-in products had dimethicone, all of them. So that kind of stunk. And then when you start talking about holding products for twist outs and stuff like that, nope. So it was challenging, but I'm glad I tried it. And if I go back, when I go back, because I plan to go back, I will have to bring my supplies with me. And I don't know, maybe they'll have expanded the market then. Maybe they'll have recognize that there's definitely a market for natural hair products in Israel, because there is one. That's super cute. We just got off the tram. Whoa. All right, we are going to meet our friend now. She's giving us directions, so I'm trying to find how to get to the street to meet her.